Hello, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe from our guides for May the 11th to the 17th. So we start from the left to the right. I usually refer to this as the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, the end of the week, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. So left to right is how I look at this as it's situated on my desk. But you can take it any way you want, Pisces. If it resonates or not, that is entirely up to you. You have the free will to change any direction you want to go at any time. Okay, let's see what we have here for our reading. Coming in first, we have the Nine of Wands. Tuesday, we have the King of Swords. Wednesday, we have the Hermit. Thursday, we have the Three of Cups. Friday, we have the Tower. Saturday, we have the King of Cups. And on Sunday, we have the Hangman. All right, let's start off with the reading and see what we have. So starting off, as I said, this is possibly Monday, the beginning of the week. We get the card reflection. It says confession, prayer, and repentance. We might be sitting here feeling grateful for something in our life, or just reflecting on things that have happened in the past, thinking about past things. Don't lose yourself in the energy of regrets and disappointment, though. You might be finally asking someone to forgive you for something that you did, or you may be contemplating accepting an apology today. But someone is either going to repent, or you're going to feel as though it's your time to step up and maybe reflect on a situation that's happened in the past and you want to make amends. Now, coming in with that, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is standing your ground, being determined, not losing control, and stepping up to the plate and saying, hey, I created this. I deserve to stand here and be proud of it. And in the past, Pisces, you may have had to deal with things that were tough, and you may be tired and depleted, but you're resilient, you're persistent, and you can still be fighting and back and stand in the game, something that you can be proud of. But remember, the end is in sight. When we get the nines, it's coming close to an ending to something of the difficult times, so don't give up. Keep going, and you're going to make it through. Monday might be a day of some challenges for some of us. Coming in next, we have on Tuesday, this stressed situation is almost coming to an end. There you go. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings. So this too shall pass. Things will improve. You won't be feeling this melancholy and reflection and having to defend your corner all the time as you move through the week. The King of Swords comes in, and the King of Swords is that beautiful energy of somebody who has a respected status in community, and they have the ability to give you wise counsel. It's a card that says, he is very logical and intelligent and reasonable. He's a master of strategy, and he knows how to get things done. But if you're facing these difficult situations, the King of Swords can help you see it clearly and find the best way forward if this is you. You may be getting somebody to step up to the plate, somebody who has the ability to guide you through a process. It could be a legal situation for some of you, but it could be anything. It could be somebody that has a high educated standard in society, like a doctor, a surgeon, a professor, a teacher, somebody who you need to rely on, or somebody like a legal eagle, like a lawyer or something like that too. So he's very wise. He comes in and he helps you strategize, organize, and be able to process something in your life to make it better. Now, coming in on Wednesday, you've been given, what do you need to surrender to? Surrender to the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So Pisces, we know we can't be at all places at all times for all people. And we may want to do that because Pisces are innate healers. That people are attracted to our energy, and they feel calmer and better in our circle, in our energy circle. But there comes a time where maybe all of that can, especially being empathic, as most of us are, that energy can deplete our energy. So we need to know that no is a full sentence, or don't get yourself involved in other people's drama. Okay, it's theirs to own, theirs to deal with. So we can't always be a people pleaser. Now, coming in next, and never do this to fit in. Okay, never ever be a people pleaser to fit in. If you can't be accepted as who you are, then move on. Someone else surely will appreciate you for who you are. The Hermit comes in, and again, you know, we had reflection on Monday. This is a card of sitting there thinking about something here, reflecting on your future here. And you may be wanting to be in the company of those who can help you navigate through situations. Sometimes when you feel stressed, take some time to be alone and refocus. By getting away from hustle and bustle of everyday life, you give yourself the opportunity to connect with your inner thoughts and your inner feelings. So take a few minutes every day to meditate, read, or just sit in the silence and breathe, okay? Maybe this time for yourself will help you feel more centered and at peace. This card says you could also be being in the company of people who are where you want to be, like mentors, learning something. But this is a card of, you know, maybe by Wednesday you're feeling it on your lunch break or something. Some people go to their car to get out of the office. Some people go for a walk. Some people, you know, sit out in nature. They take their shoes off, ground themselves on the grass, not the concrete. If you have that ability where you are at work, just realize that you can close yourself off and take yourself to that place and space of silence to replenish your energy level. Okay, coming in on Thursday, you've been given the card Believe, and it does come with the keys, and the keys represent mindset shifts that will unlock abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. When you wholeheartedly embrace the attainability of your dreams, you will find the courage to exceed the ordinary. Okay, so it's all about us believing in ourselves, setting that precedence of positive affirmations, believing that things are going to work out, not falling prey to the opposite. So believe in yourself. We hold that key to manifest, and we are huge manifestors, Pisces. And when we do that, that's when we see success. And here it comes. The Three of Cups, the card of celebrating something beautiful. You could be getting together with family, friends. You could be getting together with colleagues, your sisterhood, your brotherhood. This is a time to come together with people who care about you and you care about them, and celebrate all the good things in your lives. So let your loved ones lift your spirits and enjoy this special time together. Okay, this time has come to savor the moment and cherish the people and the things you hold dear. So you're stepping up to the plate and celebrating something beautiful here. Coming in on Friday, you've been given a big fat yes. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. If you had a question you needed a direct answer to, the answer is possibly yes. So keep moving forward. Stay positive. Yes, be positive. This whole reading's about that this week. But the Tower comes in, and there may be some sudden change, and something gets tipped up on its head. So this is a card that says you're going to have the opportunity to make some major changes in your life. And they could be things in your relationships, your job, your career, location, vacation, travel, whatever the case is. Something suddenly changes, and you are left there to sit and think about, what do I do next? Okay, you have that ability. You have the key. Believe that you can do it. And yes is the answer to your question. If you're questioning, should I do this? Should I accept this? Should I go there? Yes, do it. This is you building a bigger, better, stronger foundation. Whatever came crashing down was either a temporary situation, wasn't meant to last a test of time, or it was on unsteady ground. The future comes in on Saturday, and this says, plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. So it's all about you, Pisces. Absolutely. So plan for your future. Know that you have the ability to make it happen and manifest it. You're being supported by spirit, by your guides, by divine. And know that they've got your back. Okay? I say this all the time. Spirit's got our back. We just have to know they're there, acknowledge them, ask them, and accept their direction. Okay? Your psychic abilities are tipping over. I'm telling you, you're really honing in, some of you. You're going through this enlightenment and ascension. The King of Cups, he is the ideal king. Well, he's my king. I'm married to a Pisces, but it is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Possibly kind, caring, compassionate, loving, giving, supportive. Been there, done it, has the mettle to prove it. He's very successful in his own right, and he achieves what he goes after. But he likes to offer guidance and is always ready to lend a helping hand. Okay, so helping others achieve their goals and be a motivator in their lives. You have the power to make those positive changes for yourself or accept this beautiful, kind help you're getting. Now, I always say this king is a kind, listening ear, a shoulder to lean into, a soft place to land. Coming in next at the end of the week, which is our Sunday, you've got 0505. It works out to a 10, and a 10 breaks down to a 1 single digit. It says there's going to be an unexpected shift. Divine guidance, transformation, love, serendipity, intuition, adaptability, new opportunities. A sudden change is coming. We talked about that here with the Tower, right? Encouraging you to follow your true passions. Yes, go after it. Believe in yourself. While it may disrupt your current path, it will lead you to where you belong, whether that's a loving relationship, your dream career, or a new location. Embrace the unexpected, trust your instincts, and welcome the opportunity that arises. This whole reading has been about that. So it's beautiful how at the end of the week it's confirming it. You've got the Hangman with it, and the Hangman is looking at things from a wider, broader perspective. That's why he's visualized here hanging upside down. Continue to be your authentic, beautiful individual self, but be open-minded. This week, if some opportunities present themselves, don't turn your nose up at them. Pay attention. Do your research. Find out, because you don't want to miss out on a powerful opportunity, a blessing in disguise. This card says, you might feel as though you're hanging in limbo right now while you're thinking about what it is you're going to rebuild here and all of that. But it's only temporary. You will be moving forward soon. Okay, let's see what we've got here for additional information with this reading, my beautiful fellow Pisces. If I can get them to shuffle properly. There we go. All righty. We're going to cut the deck. So coming in with our first card, we've got healings. Yeah, people coming to us, remember? Constantly doing that. We've got time management. We've got ask for help. We've got see your struggle, opportunity to grow. There's love coming in for some of you. Do your research. And your final card is meditate and manifest. We talked about that in this whole reading. So take your time. You've got that Hermit here. Meditate. Do your research. Find out what it is you need to know as you rebuild a new foundation here for your future. If there's struggles this week, look at them as opportunities to grow. Time management. You're going to be busy, some of you. You're going to have to be very mindful of that. Healings. You may be involved this week in doing your healings, because that's who you are, Pisces. If you're unsure about something, don't be afraid to ask for guidance. Well, my beautiful, beautiful fellow Pisces, this is our daily vibe messages from our guides for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.